Our top story, Superstorm Sandy has made landfall on the southern coast of New Jersey. That's where it hit the United States from, though it's been now downgraded from a hurricane. It's still one of the most powerful storms to hit the U.S., lashing the East Coast. The storm's target area includes big population centers such as New York City, Washington, Baltimore and Philadelphia, and there are major shutdowns and extensive power cuts in 11 states. Over 2 million people are without power. As we said, 10 people have been killed so far, and New York City has gone into lockdown. Power is shut off in parts of lower Manhattan and floodwater has entered the subway system.
Oh, I missed it! What's going on? I don't know what's going on. It's a hurricane. What the hell is this? Something. Yeah, just... What's going on? I don't know what's going on. It's a hurricane. What the hell is this? Something. Yeah, just exploded. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. It's a hurricane. What the hell is this? Something. Yeah, just exploded. Oh, I missed it!
Alright, some amateur video there. As you can see, some sort of explosion there on one of the bridges of New York that connect Manhattan to the suburbs. An explosion taking place. They're not very sure what it is at this point. As we said, parts of New York City plunged into darkness. Several streets are flooded as seawater, in fact, has reached Manhattan. The New York Stock Exchange will be closed for the second day today. The hurricane-force winds have stretched from Cape Cod to the Virginia coast as Sandy has swept ashore. Remember, Sandy, the superstorm, which used to be a hurricane, has already caused over 60 deaths across the Caribbean before it has reached the United States. The surge has set new high water records for lower Manhattan. More than 12,000 flights have been cancelled across the region. There you can see how the facade of this building has in fact been torn off by the storm. You can see the house there. It's looking like a toy house almost. And also what's causing a lot of buzz is that crane that you saw on that skyscraper. This is also, the storm has taken away the focus from the U.S. elections, which are just 8 days for now, with President Obama and his administration focusing its attention on the storm and the possible devastation it's going to cause. There you can see that crane on that super luxury building, a building that's under construction. That crane in fact is dangling off. The police have closed parts of the street and evacuated the close by buildings as it's feared that with the wind speed that crane could possibly fall. In fact, eyewitnesses even said some parts of the crane had already fallen onto the street.
The time to leave has passed. Do not go outside. It is still very dangerous. And from now until the storm is well past, you just have to shelter in place. You need to stay wherever you are. Let me repeat that. You have to stay wherever you are.
So for those of you who are on the barrier islands who decided it was a better idea to wait this out than to evacuate, and for those elected officials who decided to ignore my admonition, this is now your responsibility. If you're still able to hear me, we need you to hunker down and get to the highest point possible in the dwelling that you're in. We will not be able to come and help you until daylight tomorrow. Please try to hunker down and stay safe until then.